We've got a lot of people in cutscenes. A lot of people in cutscenes. We have... There we go. Hopefully, they don't leave after the first fight. I just hope that we can clear this. And in it. So good, people aren't immediately leaving. Alright, this place, these guys know what this is they're doing. It's very clean, guys. One at a time. Real good. Can't wait to see how we fuck it up. Success. Succeed, okay. There we go. Oh, I got it done. Now it's just recycle mechanics time. That was good. This party's really good. Alright. My faith in this community is restored, kind of. That really did irritate me a lot. You can LB at any time. Alright, I'm actually starting to lose mana, so I'm gonna pop that. Yeah, we got take LB, that's hilarious. And yeah, alright, that's cool. Alright, we did it. It's dead. Aw. Looks dark now. Oh, I'm eating pizza. Alright. That's done. Time for a lot of cutscenes. That was it. That was a good party. That was a really good party. Samurai is too much focus on his DPS to LB twice, though. He really could. Oh, yeah.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
What are these for?
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose.
Kill everyone.
For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Interesting. So you're Chitani now? Red-headed, right? Yep.
Kinla, Ilihla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
That should be good.
Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Infilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to Yulmore. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
What an ass.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
New angles, that's cool.
Look, the sky.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
Ah!
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before.
Oh, they're about to get a good proper Ewok in. What the fuck? What is that? Gets turned into a tree.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Warrior of Darkness, motherfucker! It's Twin Tanya.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Hey guys, I'm back, and I brought someone. Hey, so. Can't see me, but I'm smiling. I mean, you can see my mouth, but you can't see my ass.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feor volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feor, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present.
That seems about right.
Here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
Sad to lose.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Ah, that's cool. We're still missing Yustola, by the way. Just saying, my cat girl... Whatever. Yustola's mission, and she is the mommy to everyone. Thancred's the grumpy old daddy. Or Yandre's the grandpa. For sure. Like, I ain't gonna... He's the grandpa. Of course, Alistair and Alphanota kids. I'm the creepy old uncle that gets everything done. Alright, time to go back to Crystorium because this little chapter is done. And it's still 73, so I think 70. And we're just gonna get the Great Woods to go to, and this question mark to go to. This is where your stroller is, and there's a question mark there. I should have made some tea. I really should have. That would have helped my throat a lot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that seems better. Charger. A case. Charger. A lot of people here. Gates. I can go ahead and do a quest, and I probably should. Alright, I think you need that to start the end. It's dumb. Thancred. A lot of people here. So.
All seems well at the Crysterium.
Yes. Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Very much how flattering. Wonder who that is. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity... I am Emmett Selk, Ascian.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
A lot.
Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthry's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
I am. Thank you.
As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
No, you're about to get your ass clapped, Thinker.
Let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthry and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Why? What? What are you doing?
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once. Might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
What do I do? Do I say yes? That's a twist. What I find hilarious. I'm gonna go rest. So. Probably talk to good old Albert. Like after every day you actually go, I like that. You have to just rest. Like, oh, we did so much. Let's just. I like that. Yeah, I will retire. Oh, sandwich basket? That's hilarious. Up. Refreshments. Yes, I'll eat.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. He'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett's Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Alright.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big, and he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
No, look at his smug ass face! Look at that smug ass face!
You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Okay. I like this. This right here. I know he's essentially dead, but I like the fact that he talks to me. That's not how I sleep, by the way. But he talks and like we're starting to become much more friendly. Like that's cool. Alright, let's go and fight. Let's go. Give me a title. They touched, yeah. Party soon divided. That's not good. The fact that I can't tell them that I know there's someone. The ocular. This thing done.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Yeah. Up. Ah, god damn it. Not you again.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon? Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
Did you just say fisticuffs? Oh my god. Can't believe.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes.
Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the Eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Armarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Armarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Yeah, Y'shtola.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
What's that?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, It is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphinaud, might I impose upon you to accompany me to your wall prior to beginning your reconnaissance? Of course. Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
That fort jobbing out. Yeah, shit, man. Oh boy. Alright, yours on. Everyone has the chocoballs out. I went to go to your Stola. Gotta find the tablet. There, alright. Got it. Found it. Found it. Over there. There. Tired. Gonna go that way. What's the next thing I get? Ants try disaster. Nation of 30. Damage. Alright, let's see this new area.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Like a swamp forest, okay.
We have arrived. Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Hello.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule.
Please stop just showing up randomly.
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
nothing more. I am an observer, nothing more.
I legit feel like him so much. Like a troll.
Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
I like the music, by the way. The music has been boss. The music in this expansion has been so good. Search for your Stola! Your Stola! My son! The moon. That moment was still so like, oh wow, your Stola. There's 2 towns. But this thing is huge. Jesus, this thing is huge. This is a swamp too. I don't. We've had like Swamp E with like the mines, the cobalt mines. Not cobalt mines. Hello, Ashton.
Little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Now, surround them!
Hello. You know I could kill you all, right? Like, no hesitation, could literally kill you all.
These senators, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Kupo? I love that.
Perhaps they speak the truth.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade. Good luck.
There! Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Say what you can't.
Enough. Runar, report.
Mommy!
Master Matoya!
Oh, I like her outfit. Her outfit's so good. I want like a Milford.
Apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
'Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company, the one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though he is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by his most puissant hand.
Hi!
It cannot be.
What's up? It's good to see you, boo! Been too long, clearly.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons.
I forget she's blind.
To give us this hostile welcome, come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
I forget your shoulder's blind and can only see ether. By the way, if that's the set for the dungeon in this area, you can count on me fucking getting it. For sure. Ah, Stola, it's been so long. Also, this proves, by the way, that legitimately, we are badasses, so wherever we go, we just, like, we're the leaders. Like, Scions are, at the very least. Although, it says, like, forest, and I'm not fond of forest. Even though it's a swamp, it has really good music. Vampire Vine, you can go away. Alright, Master Matoya. Alright, come on. One of them, which is a... I think I waited too long and all the gunbreakers and dancers are here. Repair too. You repair. Go. There.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood. I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are simple people. Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Oh, please tell me that, like, he's just gonna show up just to fuck with your Stola. Your Stola's not gonna have any of it. It's like, you have 2 seconds to go away or I burn you to a crisp. But all has happened.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika. In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya, or rather could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested.
Oh my!
The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
Oh my! Unmolested, you said!
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city?
Sure.
Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Stola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
Oh, your Stola knows where to bite! Why you do this?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Two pieces and pants. Yeah, you give me the pants now. Get in. Bigger. There's so many people here. Jesus. There is a merchant. Oh, fine, eventually. You, I talk to you, kitty boy. Okay. I mean, I'm wearing black clothes. I'm wearing the blackest of black clothes. It splashed it on me. I asked you to do one thing only. Jester. Ah, I have to do that with everyone. Okay. I hate this say chat stuff so much. Alright, first one. So let's say... Oh. I'm getting tired. Holy shit, I was straight stream a lot. That done. It's an increase. For sure. Weird increase. I thought like 5 would be... I can twist away stealth. That looks... It would be my pleasure, because if I say no, you're gonna have me do it anyways. Work for you. Sorry. Honestly, with our own 70. Seconds. Jesus. Quest complete. This I'm going to do a lot of these quests before I hit the 45. Sorry, 75 dungeon. Wow. Wrong with me right there. Upstairs. Very, very tired. I do like the music of the swamp, though. I don't know, the actual area, until the light, the everlasting light is gone. I don't know. Should probably bring out to 10. Alright, Miniphilia. Up attack. Me. Alright, cutscene time. These. Oh, there's two of these. Easy as Sunday morning. Trying to figure out what other classic Final Fantasy class they can bring. Let me sprint! Let me sprint! And let me in! Of course. Level 3. Beetle, stop your path. Ugh. Are worried. Back here. Dungeon. Ugh. Already ready for 75 dungeon. Dumb, and I over-level myself because I'm an idiot. Anchored. Oh, it was the Ashen. Destination. Alright, let's crack him up. of it.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
Let us begin. I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
There are so many dead.
Call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul unto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
That was a weird sound for the camera. This is a nice little tribute. We get to see how societies work and function.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing. Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will? Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact.
Yay, dungeon! Dungeon!
Urianger and I have finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
This Urianger is like the grandpa, and his soul's like the grandma. Tancred. Grumpy old kid. Give me what? Arms? The lasting light needs to go away into the dick! That's too bright. It's too bright! Small group to be unseen. I'm just saying, man. Like, if you want to do that, you should have gone back to Ninja. To be real, he can try to kill me. He's not gonna succeed. Any point. This place is huge, by the way. What a cool unique here. I don't know. I gotta start exporting stuff. For sure. I want his gear. Yeah, let the other summoner take care of that monster. Oh no, spiders! Come on! Ugh. Really? Go away. Go away. Looks like that someone decided to leave me up. Leave me. It better not like show bees fighting spiders, because I would literally just not look at that. I'm not a big fan of spiders. Or bugs in general. No. Spiders are broccoli. Over there. A death flare with B's name on it. I know, is these seniors, if they really wanted to get everyone, a lot easier way to do it. Bees in general. Done. Right burlap sack. Done. Hey, it's a sack of bees. I hate that name. Ah, you'd have to go with that name. Ugh, I'm sorry. Still stuffing it. Hell. Let me actually use the waste better than what I have. Only by like 3 item levels, that's still better. Alrighty then. Where'd she go? Wait, no, get back here! Ah, the plan hasn't been enacted yet! No! How do I get in? Oh, over here. Oh, it's an hour. Atmos. Cool looking mount. That's the current. I'm gonna run through, by the way. Like, you can't stop me from just running through. I told you. Oh, with that. The thing that's really, like, weird about, like, stuff that's supposed to be like this.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this. There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart. He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place. Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
I'm the only one that can see you, Albert. Sorry. Must be a lonely existence. Oh, okay. So now I'm just missing one piece, was it's a chess piece. I'll switch. Again, which is only when I have a full set. I am not going through all the dumb stuff of trying to reclaimor everything. Yep. Alright, well, it didn't go over. Yes. Actually, a lot of subquests here.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that he has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help! The Ilmorans have come for us! We're under attack!
Shit. At the worst time, too. I was about to learn something. Meanwhile, in Elmore. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
Lord Forthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This very band of dissidents people are calling Warriors of Darkness, they have slain Sin-Eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers, so I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve.
before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king. Nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss.
That fucker.
Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome. And we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Forthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Oh, why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception! What? How did he... Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
Seeing this fat piece of shit just throw a tantrum on the ground is hilarious. Wow.
speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, but you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
You take it. He's become a thorn in our side. We need him gone. He's a constant, like, nipping at my heels.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Big cutscene. Nothing. Quest accepted! Oh yeah. Alright. Guys, these guys are dumb. Elmore. La. Alright. So, praise. Give praise upon the snake by its strength. Be as the Opopo, rival like. Swimming. That dude. Oh wait, yeah, I can. So, I don't know why. I'm not gonna die to it. Alright, so I was just must be I don't get it, like why I can here. This is really fast. Alright, that's done. I get no weapon. I get the weapon here. Get the chest piece and I'll shoot the gear. Eh. Do them faster, damn it! Are you still giving my weapon? Why you keep hiding these weapons from me? Other try. Alright. Time for the dungeon. Don't have the chest piece. Rather I'm not. Get done with dungeon. I want to see what the gear looks like. Farm it. Kind of getting a little annoyed about farming dungeons. You guys can fucking try to kill me. The only way that my character can die is if they force them to die. Or if I send in AoEs. Failed mechanics. We are party wiped. Gotta buy another player. Besides that. Yes, that's crap. This looks cool. Alright, I like to look at this area.
We have found them.
Hey, bunny girls.
You trespass upon sacred ground. Be gone!
I don't give a fuck.
We mean you no harm.
Sister, is that...
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
The fuck? How are you that fast? Also, why are you that adorable?
Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the assured flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us?
I mean, it'll kill us if we don't.
If it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
Oh cool, we actually might get the quest to get the chess piece. I get an entirely new set. Still want to get some things done though. It's the money race. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, Mr. Cutscene, I'm here. Okay. We're doing night elf trees with bunny girls, but one of them's adorable and teleports and sits down. Because, you know, having a hyperactive bunny girl is a good thing that is a Groon. Increase that jump speed. Yes, chess piece! Alright, I get an entirely new set. Gel me thick. Slapping my ass cheek. Solve the. Alright. I don't know. I like this swamp thing. I like the music at the very least. Bunny Girl Hideout. Very much just like Night Elf stuff, and I'm never a fan of Night Elf stuff. By Night Elf, I mean like forest elf stuff. Trees and tree houses. I'm not a big fan. Cutscene? Cutscene. It's always a cutscene with these 1 o'clock, holy shit. That's 3,000 years. people now. I want to be revered as the warrior of darkness, but fucking Elmore is gumball. Ugh. No. Ew. I literally think people use that mount because it breaks the. Go down! Jump! Jump! Just get! Game! Let me jump! Oh. I have to do things the hard way. Tiresome. Let me get down. Last one is up. Up. That's right. Here I don't mind at all. Except for the headpiece. Headpiece is the worst part. Other than that, yeah. There you are. Alright, so I got the full set. Half tempted to change the color glasses, which I probably will, because I don't really mind the look of the set at all. That's what I'm getting. Cutscene again. Oh, it's good. Okay, dungeon. coffer thing is dumb. I do not like this coffer thing. I don't know why they did this instead of just giving us the Let me die this. Blue in it. I will do is unequip all that. Mercy. Ugh, I can't do stuff here. I have to be in a city to apply glamours. It's so dumb. Ugh. Stupid. For now. A book. A floating book. Cube. Oh, ooh. Looks weird. I see. Really? You're gonna make me jump all the way up there? This is why you need half stairs, guys. Ugh. Jump, 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 jump. I want to call big boy. I've been wanting to do combat for a while. I'm gonna kill you with fire. You know, I'm not a black mage. To be honest, that's the one I'm Fuck. Oh, I see. You actually had people. Yes. Alright, you stole got the dumb friggin' thing. Music stops. This is radio. Come together, Shakespeare. That is. I don't like this. Wolf. I clicked one. This is the right one. That's different. Yes, it is. Question. Alright, now it's time for the dungeon. I'll just fucking sick of that monk. I want to slap that monk hard. He's the badass, but oof, big oof. The fuck? I don't like these things. Oh, with that. Goodbye with that. Up, go! Gotta find this owl statue! Oh, really? I do not like the look of that! Yeah. Alright. Traveling, 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 traveling. Oh. What? Are you fucking... Oh, you dead. I'm so annoyed about it. Grab it again! Guess I turn it in there. That's what that was. That is dumb. Of course. Of course, like, this new mechanic they use for quests is going to be the one that irritates me the most. This is not for long they add something like this to a mechanic in a dungeon. Raid or a primal. Hate everyone. Well, just don't hit the owls that are facing me. It. Real dumb. Ugh. Quest done. Legend of the Not So Nintendo. Oh, this is not a dungeon. This is an instant. This is a Oh, whatever. You're an instance. Okay. I legit thought they were a dungeon. Oh, this is literally a stealth mission. I hate instant kill stealth mission. I think they're trash. Can't believe 14 actually put one of these dumb things in here. You know their patterns. It's baby's first stealth mission. Those are Ashian portals, or looking like Ashian portals. I played enough Pokemon to know where. Come on, let me. Yeah, that's a ball, by the way. Run! Jump in. Yep, hopefully it's not further. Oh, yeah.
Away with you!
Be gone!
Here I come! No holding back!
I was gonna kill you first. Right. The Heart of Topaz. Alright, so I got kicked out. But that mean I finished the dungeon. Fine.
It seems to be working.
Pathetic.
I think not.
General, hold on!
Of course.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Stola, you're not dying.
Do not fail.
You're Stola, no.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Did he just rescue him into a pit? Fuck you, healers. He just got rescued into a pit. Oh, that's why I hate healers so much.
Where is Stola?
Down the pit. I have to wait for Andre's cooldown to rescue me. Ugh. Colors? Green. Why would I want green? Ugh. Wicked chair. Ugh. Yeah, let's go ahead. Still haven't got to the dungeon yet. Got a lot of 65 quests. Almost 65. 75 quests. Almost. Almost 6. Yeah, that's not an antidote, that's just... Cutscene. Morning. Yes, we just saw that, like, 2 seconds ago.
Runa, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidotes to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
In the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her? Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Please tell me it's not him. Of course it's him. Ugh.
Oh, look who it is.
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
I was just okay with him telling him what happened. He probably already knew, but...
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Wind.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail. Flow.
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
What? You know what?
Only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
What?
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
I can't wait to him to drop the truth bombs on us. Alright, you. What a fucking asshole. I love him. He is literally the villain. But, like, I just can't help but just smile when he's on screen. His attitude is so much, like, just fucking with us. But slightly helping. Not hindering too much. You're still. The monk is probably still alive. The paladin is dead. His posture's horrendous, by the way.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are.
Lost my eye in the war, by the way. I'll get it back soon. Where? And you're naked again.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Just snaps his fingers. What? No, thank you.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
No. 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 Oh.
Master Matoya, oh, thank the heavens you're all right.
Oh my.
I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this?
Oh my gosh. She didn't go for the big manly man, but for him, because he wasn't a cat.
Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved.
Yeah.
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel.
Ugh.
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
That's the dungeon. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Bahamut and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
He could kill me right now, I'm just saying. He really could. Like, I don't understand why he just left me with him. Stranger danger. You. As the Archbringer of Chaos. Flattery going. Your customary brood in silence. Fuck you. Why'd you say customary brood in silence? Hate you so much. Hate you so much. I'm about to hit 76. Which... Ugh. It means I get tired as hell. And I'll probably do the dungeon tomorrow. Time for tomorrow. I've been skipping a lot of the Aether Flow sub-quests. Want to get through. Garden of Knowledge. Alright, this is... I will be careful, don't worry. You little bunny girls. I should try to stress system. Really should. Actually, I'll do one dungeon. Holy shit, I'm going far. Oh, hello there, big boy. Not that far. Oh god, I am getting very tired. Kill me. I'll hit 76, which means I'll get the ruination in 30 seconds will be my third dot. Which 50 seconds pull down 66. That if I wanted to do this, I could 10 seconds. 5 seconds left, actually. That's it. clear a sec. Which way is time 13? You think with this tank, you ranger. Heroes. Dodge it. Oh. I actually want to wrap it up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually getting way too tired. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Tomorrow I will. Not to do the dungeons. Now. Bye bye.